Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is Activision's middle finger towards the PC gaming community. And well, just up front, this video is only going to focus on some economical decisions made by Activision and some technical issues. This is not a full review of the story or the gameplay. And of course, this video addresses the PC version, not the Xbox or PlayStation one. Let's begin. After I installed the game, I was presented a broken piece of software. PC gamers know that Call of Duty has been a platform title for the longest time, and PC players get a half-decent console port every year. I tweeted this screenshot at a fellow German YouTuber some of you might know. Do you notice something about the screenshot? Well, not only that Jon Snow's fingers are obviously not alright, but also the textures are not supposed to look this way in a AAA game from 2016. See this mess? The game refuses to save texture settings and changes them at will. Brilliant! This is how the multiplayer on high settings looks like when the game refuses to load the textures properly, like it does so often. Another big issue, many players are experiencing mouse lags. See this smooth movement? Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. See this rapid shift towards the wall? I didn't do that. That's happening randomly. Disturbances like this make the multiplayer rather unenjoyable. You know, at one point I just put all settings to the lowest standard to see if it was a hardware issue, but that didn't change anything. Oh, and by the way, this game has the FPS locked to a maximum of 91. My recording software locks it to 60 though, so I don't really care now, but I think it has to be mentioned that you cannot exceed 91 FPS under any circumstances. It's just a mess. And do you see this bullshit here? The developers give us the option to crank up the field of view to 120 degrees. A fucking standard in most PC titles. When you do it in this game, however, you can see through your own arm or Jon Snow's fingers. Why the fuck do they even give us this option in the first place if it doesn't work properly? And you know why none of these issues have been fixed yet? Because the important sales are on the console market. Take a look at the Steam charts, or the player numbers. They are incredibly low for a game that just launched. Rainbow Six Siege has better player numbers right now. The player base is already pretty much dead. You cannot play most of the game modes. The only thing where you usually find players is Team Deathmatch, and you don't want to play Team Deathmatch all the time. It was a brilliant decision to split the PC player base and artificially decrease the player count even further. Yes, you heard right. The players who bought the game in the Windows Store and the Steam Store cannot play together, even though they are both running essentially the same program on the same machines. And that was not Microsoft's idea. The decision was made by Activision. And while we are talking about playing together, there are no dedicated servers. Again, this peer-to-peer system, so every second match I want to join results in this. Over and over again. Oh, and of course, this lazy peer-to-peer system opens all doors and gates for cheaters. The game is already full of them. Activision basically went down the checklist of things not to do for PC multiplayer and did everything of it. The game is just a big mess, at least on the PC. And even though the game itself might be something enjoyable and fun, the here listed issues just break it. My first impression of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare can be summed up with A friend of mine wants to contribute a review of Infinite Warfare to this channel. And I thought, you know what, before I record the review text, I'm going to play some Infinite Warfare to know what I'm talking about. And I can already tell you, it is going to be a hell of a review. Before I say goodbye, have you already played this game? Have you tested it? And my question to you is, how do you like it and did you get a refund yet? So, goodbye and guten Tag. PS. All of these issues, except for the server thing, do not happen with CoD Modern Warfare Remastered. Just saying that. That game is actually pretty fun. PPS. I have just downloaded a 600 megabyte patch. Let's hope they've fixed the issues. Otherwise, man, you screwed up the game entirely. It's been out for 2 weeks, and it's about time these things get fixed.
Dun 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 dun. Have you not?